Hello everybody, what is Gucci? And it's AJ again, and welcome to another Java tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to try to be talking about other classes you can use, and I don't know, we'll see what else we do. The first thing I want to show you guys is, remember in the last tutorial we made this nice basic calculator. It's kind of good, it can do what we want. We can add, divide, take a modulus, minus it, but what if we wanted to do more? What if we wanted to use a sine function or a cosine function or an absolute value? Well, we can do this by either we can implement these functions through a complex equation maybe, but there is another much easier way which I'm going to show you, and that is the use of using somebody else's classes. And right here I just opened up my internet browser and I'm on this docs.oracle.com/javasc/7/docs/API. Are included in the video link in the little info box below me. And right here, as you can see here, I am going to look for this math class. And sorry, let me take a minute to explain this. This is a page of the Java API, and it is basically all the methods. It has all the methods, classes, and fields that somebody else, some maybe genius, has made and allowed you to implement in your own Java projects. And you're allowed to take, and all these classes are open for free, and you can use them to make your life easier, and maybe so you don't have to rewrite the wheel every single time. So as you can see, I have this math class, and it has two variables, e and pi, which you can use, which is really nice, so you don't have to look up the number, or if you don't know it off the top of your head. So it has e, and then it has all these functions which you can use. It has a cosine function, exponential function, a log 10 function, max. I trust you to look at it. Look at all these classes you can use. But anyway, let's say we wanted to use the sine function, which is ding ding ding, the sine of the function right there. It returns the trigonometric sine of the angle. And if you want to click, you can click any of the actual method headers, is what they call them, the names of the methods, and it will take you to a better explanation of them, such as this. It won't show you what's actually happening, like what would be inside the brackets of this method. You just have to assume that it does exactly what it says. And if you make code one day and host it publicly, you're going to have to comment it and make sure that the code is good and understandable and does what you intend to do, so other people can use it. That's the great value of open source, such as all these classes are open source. So let's say I wanted to make a sine method, and I already made one for practice, but let's write it again for fun. I'm going to do public double sine me, and I'm going to take a double as a parameter. A double, again, is a integer with decimals. So, 1.23, 3.24, all that good stuff, negative 0.024. And I'm going to return math. Sorry guys, I'm pretty bad at this. Double, and then 100 will be good. And what I did here is, actually I did something very simple, is I was able to get the math class by saying math with a capital M dot sine and using the dot operator of the math class. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying, okay, here's the math class, and I need a method from that math class, kind of like right up here what we did with the mod doc, and we're gonna do math dot, and it's gonna come up with all the methods, and I'm gonna type in si to narrow my navigation, press sine, do that, put in my parameter, and that's it. Boom, bada boom. I can take the sine, and whatever I press, and actually I want to put in num, so I actually pass in the number of the sine I want to take. But that's how I can figure out what the sine of the number I'm putting in. And so that's really nice. But what if I wanted to do something else other than math? I'm just going to quickly show this. What you need to do is something called importing. And the math class is inherently already in the Java that you installed. But what if you needed something? What if you needed something else? What if you needed like the color class? The color class is another basic class if I can find it. Here it is. And basically it just finds colors with RGB values. And here you go. It has all these variables are actual color values. It has the constructors which you can look over, and it has methods again that you can use. And let's say I wanted to use the color method. Color dot. Let's say I wanted to do color dot black. Again, I typed in color and dot. But I want to notice something that's very big here. I did not assign it to anything. But I did color.black. Something happened at the top. It said import java.awt.color. Now this is very important. This is very important. What this is saying is I am trying to import another class, and by importing it I get its methods and functions and variables. And so I'm importing, when I import something, I am going to that essential repository, getting that and linking my class with, and basically saying I can use this class and its methods to do things with my class and make it more integral. Let's say I wanted to add more colors to the color class. I could do that. So notice that did not happen for math. That's because math is inherently in the Java machine. That's all I'm going to talk about today, guys. But yeah, if you want to use any of the other classes I just showed you, make sure you import it. I don't know many other classes that are there except for math. You can Google it, but trust me, there's a lot of interesting stuff on this. And if you're thinking of doing something complicated, look through this site and see if there's something that will help you so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, as some people call it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all later.